All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. This is day 3 of me tearing apart mainly the interior of the GTR. I decided to just go ahead and take off the rest of the wrap that's on the passenger side door. So I am going to be taking off the actual door card itself to do the same thing that I did to the driver's side, to at least get rid of some of the yellow and fix it up a little bit. But in the process of taking that one off, I realized that the last person to do that when they actually did this job had no idea what they were doing when it comes to actually taking a door card off. If you want to look here close with me, this piece right here comes right off because there's a couple of broken clips on the back. I already went ahead and took the red off of this because I just wanted to see if it was going to be savable or not, and it is, but didn't really matter because a bunch of these clips on the back, those two are broken. So that's a good start. And there's so much more wrong with this door. Besides those two clips that are broken, it just gets so much worse. It looks like they hot glued the piece into the door to get it to stay because they broke those clips. I never really noticed it, but it is just dripping down. And when you go over to the handle right here, you can see those two bolts right there. Well, I guess 1.5 because they broke off the second bolt the last time they did this. So there's just a broken bolt there. I pulled this out. There's just no bolt there. I'm kind of shocked that the shop even let this leave. But, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, and it's a promo car, so I guess if you don't care, you don't care. But, yeah, that was a little bit of a wild realization, and I'm going to do what I can to fix it, but I'm definitely missing some hardware, and there's broken bolts and holes, and so I'll put this back on the best way I can and try to find some new hardware. So I took the door apart, got all the yellow off of the actual controls, but this section right here with the broken clips, it looks like they also kind of cut the leather when they did it. I'm not really sure as to why they did that. So I do think I'm just gonna have to order a whole new door card for both sides, unfortunately. It's looking like that's the next call to Nissan, and I'm really hoping they're not gonna charge me an arm and a leg for it, because that would suck. And I may end up just having to find one aftermarket or used if they do want to charge me like $500 per card. But moving on to the inside, I'm going to go up to these stickers here. Just remove the Slim Jim and the Long Boys from the seats. And that's all I'm going to be working on for a minute. And just like that, the stickers are gone. This side has a little bit of fading right here where you can actually see where the fists used to be. It said Long Boys. But hopefully that'll go away with a little bit of time. Moving on from that, I'm actually going to work on this yellow steering wheel. This is actually just a cover. If you look real close, you can actually see that I'm just moving it over the original leather. So I'm going to work on taking that off, and hopefully the leather underneath is still in good condition. So after cutting out the very bottom of it, it's looking pretty good. There's a little bit of adhesive here, but it does look like the last person to do this took a nice little gash out of the steering wheel right there, but it's nothing crazy. I mean, it's kind of to be expected based on the way that the rest of this build has gone so far. Hopefully that's the worst of it, and the rest of this will come off nice and easy for me. So here's the final product after ripping off the yellow cover. You can see there is a ton of adhesive that was left over. Like you saw before, there is that little cut that's right here, and there is some threads missing up right over here. So they did pull out some of those when they did it originally. Unfortunately, that'll have to get fixed at some point. I'm not really sure how to do that myself, but I will figure that out. But for now, it's time to just start removing a bunch of this adhesive. But wow, this steering wheel already looks way better. I think the black with the red actually looked really cool. I was thinking about getting a new airbag, but I mean, I can deal with the little chip here and the dye on the leather, and because this actually looks pretty great in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Whole lot of elbow grease and time. I've got the top end looking pretty good. It's still not perfect. I do have a little bit more work to go, and I still have to do the whole bottom end down here. But my God, what a difference that it makes, just that to that. Oh, and the yellow being gone, this whole car is really coming together again. It's looking like a GTR instead of a McDonald's interior. I am so excited to get everything else done. But man, this just makes such a huge difference. I am blown away at how good this looks with the black and the red. So I forgot to do the final video after cleaning it all up at the shop. I spent hours just scrubbing this adhesive off of this steering wheel. But it looks so good. So much better than it did with the yellow. And I am so happy. It does have that little cut there. And there is some threads missing right up in here, but other than that, I am just absolutely thrilled. The front end of this car is looking like a GTR once again, and once we get rid of these seats and some new door cards, it's really just gonna look amazing once again. And then after that, it's up to this. The headliner, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do yet. People have told me that I should do a Starlight headliner, but everyone's been doing that lately. I feel like that's one of those things that might just die off this year because nobody else wants to do it. We'll see. There's so many options, so many things that I can do, but from this one, that's going to be it today. I know there wasn't too much that I got done. It was just a lot of cleaning that had to be done, so unfortunately, it's not exactly exciting content to watch somebody clean a steering wheel. But I'll do what I can with this, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.